Here we go, YouTube. Boy, you talking about somebody that made a bad judgment. I thought for sure it said there was no rain in the forecast, but I was mistaken. I'm gonna have to upgrade my damn weather app or something. I have got the gear. I got my insulated snowmobile pants on. Some of that. You got your gear on, but you sure wish you don't have to use it, that right?
Alright. Y'all ready? Here we go. Alright. Hey. Slappy dog. And I'm gonna sing the song for you. It's Slappy. You gonna learn a thing or two. You have fun now. We're spinning all the game. Learning from each other while we do our thing. Ooh, damn, that's the low shoulders.
Let's take it to the past. Let's take it to the barnyard. How about it? I got a small window to get my ass home before this rain fall back on me. Doggone it, it's everywhere, you hear me? I'm gonna sure get it down into the house. Whatever it come what may. I ain't got much on my mind. Let's see what we... I ain't got much on my mind, y'all. Just getting off work. 6:30. Well, I do have something on my mind. My son's graduating, and Mother's Day is Sunday. I'd like to give a special shout out to all the special mamas in the world. I'd definitely like to give a shout out to my mom, who raised me. I was fortunate to have a stepmother to step into my life, I guess when I was about 2, maybe 3 years old. And you know, you really don't realize how special some somebody like that is, because when you're young, you know, you just take a lot of stuff for granted. But, you know, my stepmom, and I would never call her stepmom, so I'm going to stop that right now. My mother, who came into my life at 3 years old, you know, she came into a family, a ready-made family. You know, it was 3 kids. It was 3 kids, you know, and it takes a special person to come into a ready-made family with one kid, with one child. But 3 and a 2 or 3-year-old, you know, so of course as I got older and growed up, Mommy, I'm 50 years old, I still call my mother Mommy. Mommy, I sure appreciate you coming on in. I hope we didn't give you too much of a hard time, but you stepped up to the plate and you hit a home run. Now, my real mother, or my biological mother, she died when I was about 3 months old. She died of leukemia. I barely got out of the womb, but I made it, and so I didn't know her. You know, at 3 months, of course I didn't know her at all. So, you know, as far as having that mother in your life, I was kind of in one of those situations that I never knew I didn't. You know, I didn't know as far as, you know, what my biological mother, I did not have no earthly idea that she was not my biological mother. And she never treated me like I wasn't her son. You know, of course, you get a little older and people get to talking and, you know, just, you know, things come out and you're like, oh, really? This is not my biological mother. This is my stepmom. But then you get to thinking that, man, I feel pretty good because I did have a mother. You know, some people don't have that. So thanks, Mom. Love you. Another special mother, I have to give a shout out or a love out to my daughter. My daughter has turned out to be an awesome mother. You hear me? She got my twins. Got number 3. I call them number 3 or miscellaneous. Oh, Cairo David. My twins are Caden and Kason. And my little cute little granddaughter, Rena. Rena. I call her Riri. Rena. And my daughter has really surprised me, boy. You know, to have twins, golly, it would drive me bananas, you know, but she jumped on it. I guess you have no choice, but she did it and made it look real easy. Got them boys cleaned up, you know, with the help of her husband. They, you know, she's doing it way better than I did. What the old folks would say, I put the cart before the horse. You know, but turned out to be an awesome mom. Keep up the good work, baby girl. Daddy is proud of you. You know, that's just, I'm just proud of you. You know, keep up the awesome work. Happy Mother's Day. My Aunt Connie is really, really inspirational in my life. When my granny passed, my granny was, I was a granny baby. You know, I stayed up under my granny, Lord have mercy. I stayed up under my granny and, you know, hung out with her quite a bit. She's been gone, I don't know how many years. You see, I think she passed when I was like in my 20s. So that's almost 30 years my granny's been gone. And I'm a granny baby, Lord knows I was. I stayed up under her in church. She played the organ and piano. I used to sit right beside her in church, and she'll bust that hind end when you wrong in church. kidney beans. He said, boy, you better quit acting crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with them beans. I said, I don't want them because they touch the chitlins. That's about how crazy kids think. I don't want them because they touch the chitlins. Ugh. But that's my funny granny story. But my kid's mother, I had to give that to her. Happy Mother's Day to my children's mother. I am one of those kind of people that, you know, my kids are important to me. Me and this woman used to go at it. Do you hear me? I mean, boy, we used to be mortal enemies. We could not damn see eye to eye with those children. Man alive, boy, it's just terrible, man. It was hard, man, for a lot of years, even dealing with her, with the kids. You know, I'm more of a disciplinary parent, you know, and she's more of a friend. So it was just bad, man. But thank God that we have overcome that, and really she's turned out to be one of my best friends, or somebody that's, you know, almost closer than a friend. She's almost like a family member. And this is my children's mother. We get along great, you know. We always together when it comes to family functions, or especially when it comes to the kids. You know, we can be in the same car and travel, and, you know, with sports. You know, we don't have that romantic thing anymore, but we have a mutual friendship now. And I'm telling you now, it didn't used to be like that, boy. I know the Bible said you ain't supposed to hate nobody, but she was treading on a thin line for me, just really, really, really not liking her. And but you know, when you're young, you do a lot of different shit. You know, the spite and the pick and all kinds of crazy stuff, man. I can tell y'all some stories about what I went through, and I probably will. But thank goodness me and her has overcome that. And, you know, she's a good mother to my children. We just wasn't good for each other. Anybody else got that story? But she's an awesome grandmama. I'm gonna tell you right now, my kid's mama, Tara, you are an awesome grandmama. And that's something to be proud of. Pawpaw Slappy, I bring the donuts and come rough them up, but I don't have a lot of time. But I love to see my grandbabies, and they're the branches off your family tree. And my family's getting bigger. I guess I call her my step-granddaughter. My step-daughter-in-law, Jilly, she's growing into motherhood very well. As a matter of fact, we just found out we have a grandson on the way. Congratulations. But these are those Mother's Days shout-outs that I'm putting out there.
Hey, thanks for watching another episode of Slappy Adventures. Please like, share, and comment. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hey, stay tuned for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.